Good day everyone, my name is Algin De Utasa, second year criminology, and our topic is theory and philosophy of police service. So what is PNP cell meaning and symbolism? So unsa di ay ning luguha. So makita nato sa middle, si Lapu-Lapu, he's a good leader of all of us. So the great Filipino hero of Mactan. So as the prototype of the best and most noble in Filipino manhood, is the symbol and embodiment of all the genuine attributes of leadership, courage, nationalism, self-reliance, and people-based and people-powered community defense. So Lapu-Lapu also personifies for us today a civilian constitutional authority. So that is Lapu-Lapu. So laurel, kita na to, there are 14 leaves symbolize the 14 regional commands. So it also a symbol of honor, dignity, and the privilege of being a member of a noble organization. So next is shield. So a shield is the symbol of Philippine Constabulary. So the first national police by virtue of Organic Act number 175. So we have the Medal of Valor. So Medal of Valor is the highest honor para sa mga army nga nagsakripisyo sa atong bayan or nag-survive sa gera o unsa ba na. So next is 3 stars. Symbolize Luzon, Visayas at Mindanao. So mao na pasabot sa 3 star sa inyong makita sa logo. So next is sun. Ang sun is symbolize the flowering, maturing, and ultimate realization of glorious evolution of PCINP into a national police organization. So, muna siya ang sun. Buot pasabot sa sun. So, next is PNP badge meaning and symbolism. So, nakita nato sa mga kapulisan, nagid sila badge nga nakapaon sa ilang uniform. So, makita nato nga PNP monkey, eating eagle, the national bird. So, nag-symbolize na siya. This is the symbol of swiftness and ferocity, power and courage, and also the immorality. So, PNP shield. So, this symbolizes the protection of all citizens. So, ensure public safety, peace and order. So, muna siya ang pasabot sa shield. 3 star. So, this stands for Luzon, Visayas at Mindanao. So, 8 sun rays. This represent the 8 provinces whose ideals of courage, gallantry, patriotism led to their revolt against the Spain. So, si Lapu-Lapu. So, this symbolize the bravery of the Philippine National Police. So, we have philosophy of PNP service. So, first is service. So, service is the vibrant and cogent deeds and action in response to the needs and wants of the people in distress. So, second is honor. So, ano ba, unsa di ay ang honor? Could be the performance of their entrusted task for, could be the overriding criterion and consideration in the performance of their entrusted task for mission. So, third is justice. So, justice dispense to everyone whatever is due to him without favoritism of discriminating of any sort. So, we have the PNP core values. So, kabalo naman ta, unsang core values. Maka-Diyos, sa English, pro-God, makabayan, pro-country, makatao, pro-people, makakalikasan, pro-environment. So, proceed ta sa organizational structure of PNP. So, organizational structure of PNP. So, simply, it is summarize na. So, ang PNP, organizational structure of PNP is, the PNP is a line and staff organization. So, because its structure is the combination of the line and staff functional organization. So, muna siya si PNP, organizational structure of the PNP. So, proceed ta sa fundamental purpose of police service. So, there are 3. So, there are 3 purpose of police service. So, first is major crimes. Examples, homicide, murder, rape, robbery, arson, kidnapping, and other heinous crime. So, for second is offense against public morals. Example, vices, gambling, prohibited drugs, and etc. So, last is those related to maintenance of peace and order. So, illegal possession of weapons, vagrancy, trespassing, assaults, and etc. So, next is police activities. So police activities, first is prevention of criminality. So importante kayo ang prevention para addressing of the root causes of criminal tendency in the community. Para ang mga criminal or sa katong nagplano nga magbuhat og krimen or mga tao nga nagbuhat dapat kato sila nga nagbuhat is dapat di na nila usbon, marehab na sila, dapat ma-realize na nila. So nga na siya. So repression of crime. So addressing includes adequate patrolling plus continuous efforts toward eliminating or reducing the opportunities for criminal activities. So kinahanglan nga sa mga makita na to sa atong palibot or sa mga kapulisan, nagpatrol sila na 24 hours nga patrolling para ma-reduce or ma-eliminate ang mga kanang mga opportunities nga mahitabo nga criminal act, mga criminal activities nga mabawas-bawasan na siya o mahadlok sila. So apprehending of offenders. So this is the third apprehending of offenders includes the taking of custody. So makita na to nga ang buhat og krimen, dakpon yun, tapos dakpon yun sila, tapos panisyan sa daliing panahon. So sa number 4 is recovery of property. So makita na to dire nga kinahanglan nga ang usa ka lugar nga example daghan kay mahitabo nga criminal act. So example butang na to og this area or crime prone area. So para ma-aware ang tanan. So recovery of property. Regulation of non-criminal conduct. So moto akong discuss sa recovery of property. So next is regulation of non-criminal conduct. So also to apprehension and punishment of offender to secure obedience. So education of public jails or education of public falls under this police activity, and report concerning sanitation and public safety matters also be considered. So that is the fundamental purpose of police service. Proceed sa fundamental theories of police service. So home rule theory. So keyword lang. So sa home rule theory, policemen are considered servants of the community. So si continental theory. So sa number 2 is si continental theory is the policemen are considered servants of higher authority. So muna siya ang continental, servants of higher authority, and the home rule theory is servants of the community. So sinta sa concept of police service. Concept, old concept and modern concept. So si old concept, makita na to sa una is mas grabe ang punishment. So once ka mag-commit og krimen, ang punishment yun is mo na siya ang instrument nila of crime control. So muna sa una. So mas instead nga i-rehab or i-reform ang sa katao nga nagbuhat og krimen, ilang panisyan. So muna ang modern concept is dili na siya ang rehabilitation and reformation sa usa ka offender. So mas na according to si Sir Lombroso na ang usa ka tawo nga nagbuhat og krimen is na siya sakit or na dapat nato tambalan. Na siya sakit. So kinahanglan siya reform or rehabilitation para maulian siya. So muna siya ang modern concept sa to. So next is concept of police service. Principle of police organization, principle of police organization. So first is span of control. So si span of control, maximum numbers of subordinates in a given position that a superior can supervise effectively. So the span of control of supervisor over the personnel or units can be units shall be not more than what he can effectively direct and coordinate. Relate levels of authority shall be kept to minimum. So next is number 2 is delegation of authority. So organization dynamics requires that authority responsibility relationships be established so that hierarchical structure can accomplish its objectives. So third is authority. So mga naan sila yung mga authority, sila ang mag-direct nga mo hatag sa tuwa og mga direct orders. So authority So muna siya mga authorities sila maghatag or involves the right to make decision. So give orders and expect to be obeyed in relation to work assignments. So number 4, responsibility and accountability. So see, responsibility is the obligation to perform the assigned work or suitable manner or to see what someone else does it in suitable manner. So accountability is defined as obligation. So muna siya lang kalayan. Define obligation ang accountability of a subordinate to report the delegating superior upon the exercise of authority and the performance of assignment. So next is delegation. Delegation is of authority. Delegation of authority should from superior to his immediate subordinates. Is the act of transferring. So ingani siya, is the act of transferring and delegation selected responsibilities. Number 6 is unity of command. So unity of command means that each person from the bottom to the top of the organization has just one boss. And no one but that boss should be given him direct orders. So there is only one boss na maghatag og direct orders. So number 7, the last number, is chain of command. So chain of command is the unbroken line of authority that links all person in organization and defines who reckons to whom. The chain of command is violated when one organization members communicates in unofficial capacity with another who is not his immediate superior, subordinate, or colleague. So next is traditional organization theories. Theory of organization by Lothar Gillick. There are seven traditional organization theories. So first is planning. So planning is makita na to is nagplan ka na unsa imong buhaton. So that is planning. Kung unsa imong una-unaon nga buhaton, so that is planning. So organizing. So ang planning is working without in broad outlines the things that need to be done and methods for doing them to accomplish the purpose set for organization. So organizing. So establishment of formal structure of authority. So in organizing, so naging siya pag-organize sa mga buratonon. So staffing, the whole personnel function of bringing in and training the staff and maintaining favorable condition of work. So is filing and keeping field position in the organizational structures. Ano siyang staffing. So number 4 is directing. So the continuous task of making decision. So continue lang siya. And embodying them in specific and general orders and instructions and serving as the leader of organization. So and also it is the process of giving orders, commands, directives, or instruction to personnel in order to rule of or guide them in knowing or telling what to do, where to go, and etc. in accordance with the goals and objectives of organization. So number 5 is coordinating. So all important duty of interrelating the various parts of the work. It is the manner of integrating the different elements within or outside of the organization into an efficient and harmonious relationship and making them work together or fit with each other. Reporting, keeping those reporting. So mag-report ka. So siya keeping himself and his subordinate informed through records, research and inspection. So budgeting, last budgeting. So mag-budget ka. So yan. Section 14. Section 14 sa RA 8551, Section 30 RA 6978 is hereby amended to just follow. So na to waivers for initial general qualification of appointment. So makita na to nga citizen of the Philippines, person of good moral, pass the psychiatric, must possess a formal baccalaureate degree, eligible accordance with the standard set by the commission, and etc. Ang height requirement is 5'2" ang male and 5 flat ang female. So and etc. So next is section 15, waivers of initial appointment to the PNP. So una is kinahanglan gyud nga makuha nimo ang age, height, weight, and educational requirements for initial appointment to PNP. So kaduha din 20 years old, tapos 35 years old, nor not below 20 years old, nor over 35 years old. And etc. And collegiate unit, to dapat 72 units siya. And pwede po siya nga require po or ma-qualify po ka kung isa ka native or provided more that anybody will enter service without a baccalaureate degree shall be given maximum of 4 years to obtain the required educational requirements. Provided finally that a waiver of height requirements shall be automatically granted to applicants belonging to the cultural communities. So, muna buot pasabot sa native. So, thank you for watching. So, that's all.